Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do a reading for you guys. And this reading, it's going to be a Celtic cross. It is the next 48 hour. Those are usually the ones I do. November will be coming up soon. I have cleansed this space with white sage and some Palo Santo. So all you have to do to accept that cleansing too and cleanse your space is to accept it at this time. And let's get going. Palo Santo smells great. All right, messages please for the sign of Leo. Just kind of shuffling these a little bit. Feeling the energies as they come in. Like, share, subscribe. If you end up liking the video, it helps the channel. And if you want a private reading, Leo, I offer those on my website, and that link is in the description box below. All right. Messages for the sign of Leo. Oh, an extra. This will be a bonus then. Be a bonus. The Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Yes. The Eight of Pentacles. Good. This is a bonus card. We'll read it after we have gone through our reading. Makes sense. Something extra that Spirit wants to tell you. Another 8. This is how you want to see it. It's 8 of Swords. Wait, no, 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so maybe that's not exactly how you want to see it, but we'll talk about it. There's some kind of fear that involves you moving on because of knowing that there's a chapter that's going to be complete. There's a false energy in your midst. If you have a feeling... okay, so not everybody. It's not going to be for everybody, okay? But it might be for quite a bit of feeling like somebody was your twin flame, but they're not. This is because this card is the twin flame card in this deck, Knight of Wands, and there's 2 of them in the deck. It's in the reverse. So, and then the 8 of Cups in the reverse is like a fear of moving on from a certain point. 2 for the outcome. Give us the outcome. Looking good. For the outcome, looking really, really good. 3 of Wands in the reverse on the bottom has to do with this unexpected journey, I feel like. Probably started here in the past with the Self card because, wow. And then let's see what the extra card is that wanted to come out for you. The Youth. Number 3, associated with Empress energy too. But this is like a new, unexpected journey for the soul. I'm going to say for the soul here. Now, this card could also be that there's no movement at this time, or somebody has possibly done something that was careless to you, or that affected you. It affects you too. Okay, so the Youth, unexpected journey. It's meaning and something that you've not experienced until this point. So the Self is the card in the past, and I think that this is really, really, really strong about you doing some kind of self-inquiry. You can see like she's meditating. There's the dragons nicely wrapped around. It feels comforting. It feels like comforting energy. There's something with the 3s in your reading already, because the 3 with the extra card, and then I see the 3 doves of peace. And blue roses. A blue rose might be significant to you, or something to do with blue roses, because I rarely see blue roses on cards. And then there's this beautiful pastel colored butterfly. I don't know if you can really see that there. But so this person is really in tune with who they are. They're being authentic to their self. And what does that mean sometimes? That means sometimes that people are not always going to like you. You may run into more people that don't like you than do like you. Just because when you're authentically you, you're not out to people please. That's not your goal. And so, you know, so therefore either it's something that somebody's wanting to see in themselves when you're authentic with yourself, that perturbs someone, especially if they're not walking in their own light. And you're definitely doing this. Something with the hands, healing hands. Some of you all have like a Reiki, the holy fire, or something to do with healing. Or if you haven't discovered that you have something to do with healing. And then of course this red hair here. It's the 14. It's the balance. It's the balance. All right. Then I've got the 8 of Pentacles. We'll go through it first, and then where we get hung up, we'll pull extra. If you notice, you've got a lot of green, which is that heart chakra space. That is Leo's place. Also, these green colors, beautiful, healing, but also like there's something on the material realm also that's appearing for you. The 8 of Pentacles is getting really good at those everyday practical things, or whatever it is that you do for work. I feel like putting your head and your time into your work here. What do they say? The idle hands are the devil's playground. I've heard that before. Meaning it's really important to stay busy here. But not only that, but I feel like there's a challenge here in a sense with your work, because other people depend on you, or you have a commitment towards a business, or and something that maybe encompasses like a family, right? Because the King of Earth is the challenge, unless it's being so specific, saying that you have a Taurus or somebody that was the head of household that is a challenging person now in your life, whatever, in whatever way that is. Oh, and this is Dreams of Gaia. I don't know if I said that. The 2 of Swords is in the reverse for the heart of the matter. I feel like you're decided. I feel like you are decided. I feel like maybe it's even in the material realm that's not caught up to the heart at this moment, because the heart has decided on something. I feel like the heart has decided to have faith in something that it's not ever even seen before, but is definitely felt energetically. That's so beautiful. And you have 888, by the way, in your reading. I'll remember that. That might even be in the title, because it's very apparent that Strength card, death, rebirth. Have your own energy for the card that represents how you're feeling. So that's positive. You're doing really good with work. Your heart has decided something that previously was a stalemate, previously was a block, but you've made a plan, it feels like, or at least the heart has, and those plans are about to materialize on the material realm too, of no more postponing. You know pretty much how you feel, or what you're deciding on. So no movement because of fear of going forward is what is right here. Also, it's a card that represents the Hero in reverse. So there could be this situation where in your environment, You could have somebody like seeing that you're doing successful, and so they're like, you know, hey, I need you to help me. I need you to rescue me now. And it's wonderful to offer help when you're able to, but right now the focus here is on your work. And so you can't be everybody's hero. You can't help everybody. And especially, you know, when you're at an 8, you're doing really good, but you haven't reached your completion yet. So I would be careful with always overextending oneself. Again, that message comes in. And so that 8 of Cups in reverse, I feel like, is the fear. It's a fear. Of leaving something behind, whether it's working or not. It's just a fear. Because there may be a fear of the unknown, a fear of something new, a fear of, oh gosh, this could happen again. You know what I mean? Like so many different scenarios. But moving right along, we have the Ace of Cups. And that is the energy that's for your future. So that's usually a loving new beginning. Whatever it is that the universe is offering you, it's like either bringing somebody new to you. It's feeling like a Virgo reading is, which, bear with me, not saying that you're, I mean, you could be dealing with Virgo, but I feel like it's just like the message is similar to say that there is a soulmate energy. It's coming into your life no matter what. Whether you leave something behind or not, this energy is what you desire, but it's also coming to you. I feel like you have not known this energy yet. You see it? How it's lit up right here? This energy understands for some reason that you're not moving. That you're not moving, or you have halted. Something has halted. Maybe it's tending to this youth energy, or caring for that energy. The Queen of Air is someone who is, like this card, very decided. With the Two of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Air is the hope, I feel like, and it has to do with being decisive and then being like, yep, nope, that's my decision. It's this way or that way, the way that you see it. And you have all this wisdom here with the owl. So you're using your brain. you're using your brain, your logic, your intelligence. The Counselor in reverse with the Seneschal. That's interesting. Okay, so both of these represent knights. You have 3 knights. Knight. Knight of Water is in the reverse. Like I said, something's running in place. Or there is an offer that for some reason you don't want to leave, but you also don't want to accept it. Well, that's going to be deep. That's going to require you to go back to the self, the authentic self, and figure out, okay, why does this not feel good for me? Why does this not feel good? Yeah. Okay, so then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slow but steady progress. And this person is dependable. Like they have all the keys on their earrings. Like they're dependable. There's the dog on the picture, the ant. So it's working together, collaborating, and having success. What has Leo decided? What has Leo decided? This one? Yeah. Lovers, that there is a new soulmate connection coming in, or you could be seeing things like with Hecate lately because of a crossroads coming up in your life. So maybe to protect a crossroads or something like that. But this is a major decision. Your heart already is made up. Now, I won't say necessarily that you already know this energy, but like I was saying before, it might be that you're very connected to the energy. You hold space for the energy. But as far as manifesting in the physical quite yet, possibly not. Still dealing with a situation from the past. Ace of Wands reverse can indicate that either work or a past passion, something is still... I feel like being worked out towards an ending of some sort. And so this is your challenge, your crossroads, well, it's not a challenge. It's going to be that you make a good decision, basically. and you have your choice. Let me put this on the woman since they're so picky about everything. I'll put this on the man. There we go. The Lovers, Gemini. Very different than how you've experienced something from the past with the Self. This is going to be making decisions jointly then. And this is new manifestation. Whatever this Strength card, Death, Rebirth, too. It's a bunch of things in this deck. Tell me more about how you're feeling. Be just like starting over. Almost like reincarnation. That's what I'm getting. Time for you to, wow. You may have a situation where you're ending up, like somebody ends up mirroring all the success or the progress that you have made in your life. Like it seems like they're on the same trajectory. This is going to bring in good news, passion, playfulness, and lighthearted mirroring energy with this Ace of Cups, because it in the reverse is simply giving to yourself the love that you in this Ace of Cups here is upright. So it's like together there's a lot of mirroring in a good and healthy way. So what about the Hero in reverse? What about the Hero in reverse? Oh, another one. And there's the mirroring. Ooh, Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords. This is the energy that says no matter what you do, no matter how much you fear going in a different direction, you're about to start picking up speed fast and knowing what direction that you're wanting to go in passionately here. And it's mirroring too. And I feel like in a good way. These cards are coming across as in a good way. And then the Six of Swords is like when you listen to your intuition, when you have this energy here, there's the Two of Wands, you're going to have these different paths open up, different possibilities. And it's saying really to be open and not have a fear for going in the direction that your heart is leading you, because remember, your heart already made a decision. All right, so up there with this Eight of Cups, tell us more about that. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, so a fear of leaving would be because, in retrospective, like with the Hermit, after you've gone inside, done all this self stuff, you realize that something is going to be very disruptive to the pattern that you are used to, even if it's a cycle that you're not that happy with. It's like, it's still, you understand that this is going to come hand in hand with it. With the change, and that might be why there's a fear of this. Also, there could be a fear of going back to something might bring in a Tower moment. Something to do with justice or needing to straighten something out regarding making partnerships equal. Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, and then I have the King of Swords as somebody that is knowledgeable, that can give you the information that you're going to need. This person helps you out. Look at all these wands. They help you move forward. It won't be as scary as what you're imagining it could be. Whoa, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we have the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Because this is saying that this Ace of Cups is coming in. Whatever just wasn't genuine, it's okay. You feel it. You know whether or not it is or not. Getting an expert on in your corner would be the one really good thing to do. You have the Ten of Cups, which is your fairy tale ending. Everyone is happy ending. It's even the youth energy. And then the Sun. This is your card. Happiness. And then the Four of Cups in reverse is because this is something that you've manifested from when you were meditating alone by yourself here in the past. This is the fresh new start. It leads to a big completion, guys. Yep. Let's pull a goddess card for my Leos. Be careful with planning and addictions, vices, materialism, all that stuff. You know what that's about, but be careful with planning too. It's going to be important to have strategic planning. That's why you might need an expert for something. I don't know. Might have to do with work too. I'm going to pull from the Modern Goddess Oracle. Right, messages, please. Aphrodite. Sorry. I just saw that and then I thought there's a song that has that in it. Na 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 na, that anyway it happened. And na 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 na. 'Cause she's so high, high above me. She's so lovely. She's so high, like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, and Aphrodite. That's it. Now that I've tortured your eardrums. Ooh, the Rebel. We have the Rebel. Let's do another two. The Rebel. Well, we all know what a rebel is, right? But I'm going to go ahead and read from the Modern Goddess Oracle guidebook. I won't read it word by word, but the rebel here is to work for positive change. This might be that you resist something that has kind of been accepted. There's the unicorn and the infinity symbol are both recognized with this rebel energy. It's about standing proud next to maybe even small-minded people, but standing in your own power and claiming it. Great leaders. All right, and then I have Hathor. And look up Hathor. Hathor. Listen to a new type of music. That's interesting, isn't it? Maybe he's talking about your vibrations then. Learn a new instrument, go to a live music concert, and sing your heart out. It's about music. Associated with crocodiles, the Ankh, cows, and the Milky Way, it says, I am connected to the rhythm of the universe. Hathor, an important, powerful, ancient Egyptian goddess, a sky deity, the personification of the Milky Way. Aww. Music played a big part of Egyptian festivals, and this was like a big way for Hathor to bring music, like the music and the Milky Way. That's interesting, putting that together, isn't it? And then another archetype card with the fairy. Beautiful. Looks like they're dancing, celebration, having some fun. Yeah, this is about inserting a little bit more play into your life. Maybe acting as if you're a child, like that youth card. So the keyword is play. The symbol is nature. Yellow-tailed black cockatoo. I've never seen one of those, but apparently it's right there on that card. A quokka. A lead beater possum. And the affirmation is, I embrace the healing magic. Maybe we should add and music of play. This is the fairy that embodies the spirit of pure love for life. Adorned with leaves and big bright wings, calling for you to come out and play and experience all the inner child wonders that life still has to offer, even in your adult days. Right? All right, Leos. Love, light. Bye-bye.